spot kick ended up finishing it, and we mentioned the way that this penalty was won, and it's just the driving into the box, isn't it, that determined run towards goal that's drawn the foul from the Wolves man.
Yeah, it's just the pace of the break. They've won the ball in midfield, and first thought is to play it forward, and he's driven into the box and forced the defender into a decision, probably the wrong one. He probably didn't need to go to ground, but he stepped up there, and it's a fantastic penalty. I think even if the goalkeeper went the right way, he might have struggled to save that one. So a confident penalty, and probably settled the nerves of the group after that, going 1-0 up.
Yeah, struck with conviction as well. That's what you want to see from the spot, isn't it? Hit hard, firm, with intent.
And like we talked about before, he made his mind up. It looked pretty early.
Wolves had been reduced to 10 men by this point, but this is a really tidy finish, isn't it, Eddie?
Yeah, it's a great finish. Ruben actually starts it in midfield and then continues his run. And when he gets to the box, his first little touch here to open his body out, and then an excellent finish. And I'm pleased for him after a tough year last year and not being able to play much through injury. I'm pleased to see him getting on the score sheet and playing regularly. But you can see here his determination, his run, and he knows what he wants to do there. Like I said, that touch to open his body up, and then an excellent finish, and just sealed that victory for the last couple of minutes.
And also there are options for Ruben as well in the middle there, so even if he didn't take the shooting option, he could well have passed to a teammate and United. The visitors this morning, I mean, there were a couple of these during the game, but this is the first real warning sign, I guess you could say, in the second half, Eddie, with his snapshot.
Yeah, he's flashed it across the front. He's used his body well there to roll the defender. He probably would want to get that on target, but it was
Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is from Baumann. I mean, you have to say, really, you know, that Wolves, when they were putting United on the back foot, probably should have scored. But United did have their glimpses as well.
Yeah, they did. They kept going. I think it was one of Ashton's first touches right wide on the left, and the ball's ricocheted off a couple of defenders there and could have gone anywhere. But all game and all through the season, the Man United are a threat going forward. I think this would have been a pleasing one for Adam, the fact that they've got the clean sheet, even though it was a difficult day against a physical and well-drilled Wolves team who passed the ball well across the park and kept the ball well at times. So that clean sheet and a 2-0 victory, keep that run going.
Right underneath the posts, really. Should have done better, and he'll be bitterly disappointed, particularly with the score now being 2-0 at half-time, at full-time I should say. It was 1-0 at this point. This is a great chance, and he'd have backed himself to have scored this from so close.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to sleep too well tonight after missing that one. Like I said, it was another warning sign. And I think Wolves kept themselves in the game the whole 90 minutes, but it's a really good cross. But I don't think he'll be wanting to watch that back too many times today or next week when they analyse.
Curley did end up scoring that second goal for us. This was with 7 minutes to play. United, even though Wolves had their opportunities, Eddie, they kept pressing, they kept trying to find a way forward.
Yeah, they did. It's actually a good double save by the goalkeeper. Obviously, the first one, getting that shot on target's important, and then following that up, I think the keeper's done well to get himself up and block it. And I think we were trying.
They got the victory when Wolves were down to 10. This is why they were reduced to 10. Voice with the 2 yellows to be dismissed. The first was for dissent, and then the second for a foul. So he'll be disappointed in himself, really, to be sent off in that fashion.
Yeah, and I think with obviously it still being 1-0, I think Rich Walker, the coach at Wolves, will be disappointed, especially with the first one being dissent. That one's what you could say is quite reckless. You could be trying to break up the play, but when you're on a yellow card, that's a little bit of inexperience maybe, and something you could hopefully learn from.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, credit to Manchester United for the way they managed the game as well when Wolves were on top, and then when they went down to 10, they